Hey everybody, I'm Jason and welcome to this week's video edition of PMM Files, a series where I share 3 cool product marketing examples and what we can learn from them. All right, let's get into example number 1. Here's a polarizing example from this past week. Des Traynor, the founder of Intercom, just shared their new Billboard ad. Some people loved it, many did not. From Des's perspective, just say the thing you want to say and don't dilute it or confuse it with copy just to try and make it catchy. I agree with that statement and I appreciate the approach, but to me, this ad still feels a bit unclear. Here's what I think would improve it. Be more clear on who Intercom is for. Be more clear about what a complete CS platform actually means and why people should care about it. Instead of telling me you're the leader in AI, tell me why you're different or better. Make it more about the customer. In contrast, I actually think the H2 on their homepage is a whole lot clearer. The only solution that provides an AI chatbot, help desk, and proactive support. So you can keep costs low, support teams happy, and customers satisfied. Now, it is a bit longer, but it would be interesting to see something with that sort of spin put on a billboard instead. I love this new series from Adobe and Figma. It's called What If? Adobe announced their plans to acquire Figma over a year ago, but many customers are still wondering what the future might look like. So this video series is not showing released features or even ones that are currently in development necessarily. It only shows conceptual ideas about what the future might look like with Figma and Adobe. Now, I like this for a couple of reasons. It keeps people excited about the acquisition, even amidst all this regulatory pressure. I would think that probably applies inside the company as well. It also gives them a way to put ideas in front of customers and get early feedback. So the series not only allows them to work through their ideas, but also validate them with customers. Now, I know in many situations, people are against the idea of selling smoke and mirrors, features that might not actually exist. But I don't think this falls into the same bucket. Instead, I think they're being pretty transparent and hopefully giving people a look at what might come in the future about what these two companies can build. A few weeks ago, Chris Handy shared an old Apple ad that featured the actor Jeff Goldblum. I love it because it's a really cool example of crossing the chasm, a concept that was made famous by Jeffrey Moore. It refers to the challenge that tech companies face when they're trying to transition from serving a market of early adopters to serving a broader, more mainstream market. As Chris mentioned in his post, these days it's hard to imagine a life without computers. But there was a time when people didn't get it. They didn't think of themselves as computer people. Luckily, Apple's product marketing team knew how to bring them along. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this week's edition of PMM Files. Now, if you want 5 product marketing examples like this in your inbox every week, go to my profile, click the link to subscribe to the PMM Files newsletter. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one.